What's up you guys, welcome to another Java tutorial, and in this tutorial we're going to learn how to declare a variable and how to initialize a variable and also how to create comments. If you guys are saying, oh, I don't know what that means, so I'm just going to show you right now. So to declare a variable, all you got to do is this. Type in the type of the variable. For in this example, let's go ahead and type in integer, and let's go ahead and name our variable whatever we want. And let's go ahead and just name it Mo. So what you did in this line of code is basically you declared a variable. You told Java, hey Java, I want an integer that has a name Mo. It's as simple as that. And when you initialize a variable, that's when you set it equal to something. Like for example, I'm going to set Mo equal to 0. That's initializing a variable to something. So when you declare a variable, you just specify the type and the name of the variable. And when you initialize a variable, you set it equal to something. Simple enough. And let's go ahead and print that out just to show you guys that Mo actually does equal 0. So let's go ahead and type in Mo here. And if you run that, it will print out and as you guys can see, it printed out 0 because it said, okay, Mo equals to 0, so I'm just gonna go ahead and print out 0. So let me also demonstrate a bunch of other stuff for you guys. So there is an integer and also there is double. And if we say that Mo2, let's name that Mo2, and let's set that equal to 8. And let's just go ahead and sum Mo to Mo2. And let's go ahead and print that. And as you guys can see, it said Mo.0 because if you sum 0 and 8, the result is 8. It's very simple stuff, but I just want you guys to understand the idea of declaring a variable. You can't use a variable unless you declare it in Java. Simple enough. So I want to show you guys things that you can't do with variables. So you can't have a number in the beginning because Java is going to be like, you can't just put a number, in the beginning. It gotta be a letter. And you also can't put space in between because Java is going to say, hey, why are you putting space in between? Delete that space. So don't put numbers in the beginning, and also don't put spaces between letters because the compiler will go crazy and going to say, hey, what are you doing? So this is a quick tutorial on how to declare variables. And before I leave you guys, I just wanted to show you how to comment something in Java. So let's say you, for example, said, you learned something from this tutorial and want to create a comment. So all you got to do is type this out. And what this will allow you to do is type in whatever you want and it will not compile. It means it will not run. So I can say, I learned that to create a new variable, I need to type the type. Basically as simple as that. So when you run this, Java is basically going to ignore this line of code. It's saying these are just notes for the programmer to tell himself or herself what she needs to do later on. And if you guys want to comment a longer chunk of code, all you got to do is basically this. Type in /* and go ahead and type in */. And what this will do is basically comment the whole thing for you. So if you run that, it will just ignore these lines of code right here. So this is how you declare a variable, this is how you initialize a variable, and this is how you create comments. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to check out my next tutorial, and I'll see you next time.